Wow, that's a lot in how you were able to, especially just maybe one step back, and then we'll go back in the future. How you were able to stay centered when you got all of these less than optimal experiences as a child, because I'm working with a lot of people and they end up hammered so much that they give up themselves and they don't even remember. Parents helped you, or you had this inner, how did you do it?
There's a place inside me that I am connected to that I feel is my connection to everything. And because it's my connection to everything, I call it the Living Lessons Library within me. And I was given so many special opportunities in ways that your audience might not be interested in, but many of this included a little bit of the things that scared my parents, the skips and gills that scared my parents. I relied on those things and I trusted. And I always carried the message, do no harm, please do no harm. And I stayed centered right here. So every time it became difficult, I went within. And this is how I learned about my own biospiritual anatomy, my greater energy field. And we all need this information because it's what will keep us from having the system of separation, which is what I call it, eat us alive.
People listening to us through this interview, do they all have the same energy source in them, and this they would have access to it, would you say?
Yes, getting access to it can be hard today because the intent of the existing system that we're in, it is a designed system of separation. It is designed to keep us separated from who we are. It's designed to keep us from separated from knowledge that's within us, that we all should, could, our birthright is to have it. This information is in your DNA. And so my joy in life is helping people remember, helping them access, watching with pleasure as their lives change, as they learn how to use energy properly and stay connected.
That's beautiful. I've seen this study probably a few years ago because NASA was looking for employees who are, well, they still have creativity and able to resolve complex problems. And this study was looking at how people have been dumbed down through the traditional school system. So I think the numbers look like probably at age 4 or 5, there's 98% full creativity, able to initiate things. And by the time they came to age 15 and 20, it's the other way around. Like most of them are taken into this compartmentalized uniform system where they are probably chasing or trying to find a job and then fit into the society. Do you see this a lot? And you,
I do. Now I'm fortunate because one of the things that helped me my whole life and still does is I am incredibly stubborn. I will not give over authority or sovereignty or control of who I am to anyone or anything. I refuse. I'm just a real warrior when it comes to that. And I did this as a child, but I had art. I made art. I made music. I sang, and I continued to be in environments where this was honored. And this is one of the most precious gifts that we can give our children in education: access to art, access to music, access to deep feeling, and developing their abilities to perceive and understand externally and internally. So, yes, this is happening.
what is the eight, the missing eight that probably 99% of the people wouldn't know about? What, tell us the secret.
It's not a secret. You're living inside of your own massive, gorgeous, complex energy field, and you have no idea. So, let me put it this way: we all know that we have to breathe oxygen to live, yes? We can't see this oxygen, but if we lose access to it, we're dead. We all know that our heart is beating inside of us and sending vital information and blood all around to our bodies. Without that heart beating, we cannot live. Can you see your own heart? No. The simple step is to just make the teeny quantum leap that there are other things like oxygen, like your beating heart, like your functioning brain, like your vagus nerve system. You cannot see that, but you take it for granted. My job is to help you see your energy fields that then you can take for granted, but live a healthier, better, more connected life, fully empowered, not missing, not going to look for your better half because you're missing half of yourself because you don't know anything about the rest of you that you can't see.